I was already holding the divorce papers when everything changed. For 3 years, I had lived beside a man who never raised his voice, never missed a holiday gift, never forgot to transfer his entire monthly allowance into my account, and yet somehow felt colder than winter steel. He did everything right, except love me in a way I could feel. So that morning, I placed the papers neatly on the coffee table between us and said calmly, "Let's end this." Before we continue, make sure to subscribe and tell us where you're listening from, because what happened next still feels unreal even now. My husband didn't react at first. He just sat there in his crisp military uniform, shoulders straight, expression calm as always. The sunlight from the window traced the sharp lines of his face, turning him into something distant and untouchable. "Captain Ethan Halley, my husband." My stranger. He picked up the pen. And just as he twisted the cap open, a voice exploded inside my head. "Don't sign that. If she signs it, I swear I'll lose everything. The savings are in the green box in the 3rd drawer beside the bed. The password is her birthday. She can take it all. Just don't leave me." I froze. My fingers tightened around the edge of the table. I looked up slowly. Ethan's face hadn't changed at all. Still calm. Still distant, still silent. "Sign it," I said quietly. "The house stays with me. The car too. I don't want anything else." Inside my chest, something felt like it was tearing apart. The night before had been my birthday. Our anniversary too. I had waited all night. He never came home. The next morning, he was on the news instead, carrying a wounded woman through a landslide zone for miles like some kind of hero. Everyone praised him. No one knew the woman he carried was his childhood friend, and no one knew he never called to explain. I was tired of guessing where I stood in his life, tired of waiting to be chosen. Across from me, Ethan finally lifted the pen. "Fine, sign it then. She never loved me anyway. 3 years and she barely even looked at me. Maybe it's better like this. After the divorce, I'll apply for overseas deployment. Somewhere dangerous. Somewhere far away. If I don't make it back, maybe she won't have to feel burdened anymore." My heart slammed against my ribs. That voice again, sharp, desperate, alive, but his lips didn't move. "What are you staring at?" he asked coolly. "Thinking about asking for more property? Nonsense. Take everything. Please take everything. Don't live so frugally anymore. Stop buying cheap clothes online just to save money. I hate seeing that." The room tilted. His mouth and his thoughts didn't match at all. "Ethan," I whispered, "are you hiding something from me?" "Yes." The word came out flat and cold. "Yes, I'm hiding the fact I've loved you since before we married. I'm hiding that I'm terrified you'll leave if you know how much I care. I'm hiding that I don't even know how to be the kind of man you deserve." My throat tightened. "I'm not divorcing you," I blurted suddenly. His hand trembled slightly. So slightly no one else would have noticed. But I did. I quickly added, pretending to complain, "Why should the car go to me too? That vehicle is your pride and joy. Don't tell me you're planning to let your little sister ride in my car after we divorce." His expression darkened instantly. "She has nothing to do with us." Nothing to do with us? If she hadn't twisted her ankle during the disaster rescue, I wouldn't have carried her. I wouldn't have missed your birthday. I swear I'll request reassignment somewhere she can never reach again. My lips almost curved upward, so that was the truth. "Then call her," I said. "Right now. Tell her to keep her distance." He frowned slightly. "Call her." Yes, I should, immediately. Make it clear. But what if that makes me look childish? No. I need something smarter. Something permanent. Instead, he said calmly, "Rescuing civilians is my duty. Nothing else. If that's enough for you to divorce me," he added, "I won't argue. If only you knew how scared I am right now." I picked up the divorce papers and tore them in half. "Fine," I said. "I'll believe you this once." Inside my head, she stayed. She stayed, thank God. Tonight I should start training harder again. Maybe we can finally have a child soon. My face turned bright red instantly. What was wrong with this man's brain? The tension between us dissolved a little after that. He sat there awkwardly, like a soldier waiting for orders. What should I say now? Tell her I love her? Too sudden. Ask if she's hungry? Too ordinary. Compliment her? What if she thinks I'm being fake? I'm hungry, I said helpfully. I'll cook, he replied immediately. Standing so fast it startled me. I followed him into the kitchen. He moved with quiet efficiency, washing vegetables, slicing potatoes into perfect thin strips, adjusting the stove flame with practiced ease. He must be watching me. Is this apron too childish? She bought it though, maybe she likes it. It was pink, covered in strawberries. I had bought it as a joke once. He still wore it every time he cooked. My phone rang. It was my best friend Lena. You're not divorcing him anymore? Are you serious? You cried your eyes out alone on your birthday. Ethan's knife slammed against the cutting board. She cried, because of me? Damn it. I should have called. I should have broken protocol if I had to. I'll call you later, I whispered and hung up. He chopped Ginger violently. All her fault. If that girl hadn't insisted I carry her. I hugged him from behind. He froze completely. She's hugging me. She's actually hugging me. What do I do? Turn around. Stay still? Kiss her? No way, breathe first. That night, I whispered, I thought you didn't care about me. He slowly put down the knife. Then he turned and pulled me into his arms. I'm sorry. I don't know how to love properly. But everything I have is yours. My eyes stung. Just as I was about to say something else, the doorbell rang. He opened it. A woman stood there holding a soup container. Emily Carter. His childhood friend. Oh, Ethan, she said sweetly. I made your favorite soup. Inside my head, why is she here again? He stepped forward, blocking the doorway slightly. What do you need? He asked coldly. Emily blinked. I just wanted to check on you. Check on me? You're checking on my marriage. I'm fine. He replied. Take the soup and leave. Please leave before my wife misunderstands again. I walked over and slipped my arm through his. We're doing great, I said gently. You don't need to worry. His heart practically exploded with happiness. She's holding my arm again. Emily's smile collapsed. Soon after she left. When the door closed, Ethan looked at me carefully. What reward do you want? He asked suddenly. Anything. I'll give you anything. I leaned closer and kissed his ear lightly. You can sleep in our room tonight. He stood frozen. She invited me to sleep with her. He ran to shower immediately. That night felt like the beginning of something new. For the first time in years, we lay side by side without distance between us. His arm wrapped carefully around me like I might break. I'll tell you everything next time, he whispered. No more silence. My life belongs to my country. But my heart belongs to you. I slept better than I had in years. The next morning he cooked breakfast again. Then he told me he had to leave for a month-long mission. I smiled and nodded. I'll wait for you. She's so understanding. I don't deserve her. He left with a promise to return soon. But peace never lasts long. The next day his mother called. She accused me of bullying Emily. For the first time, I didn't stay silent. This is my marriage, I said calmly. And I'm protecting it. She hung up angrily. The following day, Emily appeared at my workplace crying loudly, accusing me of slandering her. My coworker stared, but before things escalated, my phone rang. It was Ethan's commanding officer. He asked me to tell you he's safe, the officer said. And we've already handled the situation regarding Miss Carter. Emily's face went pale. She left in silence. That night I realized something important. Even when he wasn't beside me, he was still protecting me. Every single day after that, we called each other. He listened more than he spoke. But his eyes softened each time he saw me on screen. Then one day he didn't come home. His convoy encountered a landslide. He was missing. For 5 days there was no news. 5 days without sleep. 5 days without hope. Until my broken phone rang. Clara. His voice weak alive. I'm coming home. He had been trapped protecting another soldier. Injured starving but alive. When I finally saw him again in the hospital. His leg was shattered his career was over. Yet inside my head, at least now I can stay beside her. I held his hand and cried, I'll take care of you, I said. Months later, when he could finally stand again, he proposed right outside my office. Will you marry me again? He asked. This time I said yes without hesitation. Because the quietest man I had ever known loved me louder than anyone else ever could. And now I could finally hear it.